World War III starts in the year 2022. Yes. It's been a long time and I'm back. But hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be playing around with a online Ouija board. Very skeptical about the online Ouija board, see if they work or not, but we're going to find out what's going on. But I'd like to start this video with kind of touching up on a subject that's going on in the so-called news today with basically Russian invasion of Ukraine, and basically it could begin at any time, says the US National Security Advisor. But I will be basically playing a short little video, which reminds me I need to start my screen recording. But yeah, I'm going to start this screen recording. Then what we're going to do is we're going to basically go from this to the Ouija board, online Ouija board, because what we're going to do is we're going to ask the Ouija board some questions regarding what's going on here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wait a few days and then see what happens, because apparently the attack on Ukraine is meant to happen next Wednesday. So if next Wednesday would be the 16th of February. That's when the attack on Ukraine is meant to happen. But what we're going to do is we're going to be seeing what this dude says first, and then we'll do the Ouija board. But basically I'm going to be bringing a new series, and it's going to be regarding the Ouija board actually. We're going to be doing some Ouija board sessions, and we're just going to go from there. We're going to start asking spirits random things, asking questions that I've got, asking questions about what's going on with this. Be going from the online Ouija board, and I will be getting a Ouija board itself, but I'm not going to say when, because it's going to be a surprise. So if you see a video and I'm just playing with a Ouija board, then yeah, that's why. But anyway, let's start this video and see what this little idiot has to say about this.
We continue to see signs of Russian escalation, including new forces arriving at the Ukrainian border. As we've said before, we are in the window when an invasion could begin at any time, should Vladimir Putin decide to order it. I will not comment on the details of our intelligence information, but I do want to be clear. It could begin during the Olympics, despite a lot of speculation that it would only happen after the Olympics. As we've said before, we are ready either way. We are ready to continue results-oriented diplomacy that addresses the security concerns of the United States, Russia, and Europe, consistent with our values and with the principle of reciprocity. We've continued to make that clear to Russia in close coordination with our European allies and partners. We are also ready to respond decisively alongside those allies and partners should Russia choose to take military action. We encourage all American citizens who remain in Ukraine to depart immediately. We want to be crystal clear on this point. Any American in Ukraine should leave as soon as possible, and in any event in the next 24 to 48 hours. If a Russian attack on Ukraine proceeds, it is likely to begin with aerial bombing and missile attacks that could obviously kill civilians without regard to their nationality. A subsequent ground invasion would involve the onslaught of a massive force. With virtually no notice, communications to arrange a departure could be severed and commercial transit halted. No one would be able to count on air or rail or road departures once military action got underway. Now again, I'm not standing here and saying what is going to happen or not happen. I'm only standing here to say that the risk is now high enough and the threat is immediate enough that prudence demands that it is the time to leave now.
What are you doing? Only a couple of days ago did they send, I think it was somewhere between 35,000 to 50,000 troops to Ukraine to protect it from the Russian invasion. But yet now all of a sudden America's pulling them back. Yeah. Okay. And just recently in the news, the UK's basically been told to pull back as well. So that just makes me think, if Putin actually does invade the Ukraine, that's going to start World War 3. And then when World War 3 starts, basically every single one of us are going to be dragged into it. Great. Anyway, I have got some questions. Well, anyway, let's just get this started first. Whoops, wrong button. I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Yep, I did. But yeah, anyway, let's get started with this Ouija board session, because what we're going to do is, regarding that video that you just watched, or that I just played for you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be asking questions regarding that video, like what is going to happen and the outcome, and also I'm going to find out who I'm speaking to. So this could be anything, it could be an entity. I mean, I've done this quite a few times, and every single time I do this, it never tells me what it is. It never tells me if it's a boy, never tells me if it's a girl, don't know if it's a demon, don't know if it's an angel. I don't know what the hell it is. So let's hopefully it does anything today. So let's get this started. What I'll be doing is I'll be shrinking the camera down, so it's going to be going from full screen. It's going to be coming down into like the bottom corner, so then you can see exactly what I'm going to be putting in. But the first, obviously you can see that I've already been here before. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to start with a simple question. Hello, is anyone there? And immediately it went to yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out who we're speaking to and what we're speaking to. So we're going to start with a simple question. Who are you? Now I doubt that this is going to tell me who it is, so let's just see. O N E 1 U N. It's going to say one unknown again, isn't it? I knew it. Okay. N O W. I knew it was going to say one unknown. It does this every single time. Every single time it says one unknown. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to ask another simple question, and guaranteed this is going to tell me nothing. It's not even going to tell me what it is. So if I say, what are you? It's going to either probably say not clear, or it's going to say, oh. Huh. May. It's going to say maybe later, isn't it? Maybe later. So basically it's not going to tell me who it is, it's going to tell me later, but I am not going on this over a certain period of time. So now I'm going to ask another question, which is this real or fake? Is this real or fake? Because obviously it's going to say it's fake, or it's going to say it's real, because that's what it's programmed to say. So let's just see if it says anything. Yes. So basically I think it takes is this real as a question. So if I do, is this fake. No. So that's because it's programmed to say that. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to start by asking, can I ask you a few questions? No, what do you mean? I can't. No, what do you mean? You meant to say yes. So what if I say please at the end? No. Why not? Why not? L E. It's gonna say leave. It's gonna say leave now. I'm sorry, Spirit, but I'm not leaving now because no, it's gonna say leave me alone. I'm sorry, I need to ask you a few questions. So I will not be leaving you alone. Oh, it's gonna say leave me now. And obviously I'm not going to do that. Which, in all fairness, you should respect the spirits that you're speaking to. But obviously this is just a computer program, whereas it's nothing considering the real thing. So it's just a bit of coding, that's all. That's what I want to ask. The first question I'm going to ask, because I've got questions asked on the screen written to my left. I'm going to ask, will World War III start in the year 2022? Yes. Right, in case that cut off, it says, will Russia start World War III? It said no. Will the USA start World War III? Yes. Oh my god. It says the USA will start World War III, but Russia will not start World War III. This is what I'm gonna ask now. Will Russia invade Ukraine? Will Russia invade Ukraine? Yes. So Russia will invade the Ukraine, but Russia will not start World War III. Will Russia shoot first? No, Russia will not shoot first. So obviously the USA will shoot first, but just to clarify that, I'm actually really skeptical about this. Will the USA shoot first? No. See, that's a bit strange. So, as I started this video, I mentioned that apparently Russia will invade Ukraine on the 16th of February, which will be next Wednesday. Let's see if that's a yes or a no, because if it is a yes or no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be leaving this video up, and then I'm not going to do nothing until next Wednesday, the 16th of February. I'm going to wait on that day, and then I'm going to revisit this video and then go back from there just to find out, because then that will give a test to see if this is actually a real Ouija board. So my question is this: will Russia invade Ukraine on the 16th of February 2022? Yes. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to think of this. I literally do not know what to think of this. There's been talks about, like, there's a video somewhere on YouTube regarding Russia. Russia's saying that, like, I think it was in a leaked conversation, that they will invade Ukraine on Wednesday, next Wednesday, and next Wednesday for us, because I live in the UK, is the 16th of February 2022. So I'm gonna ask one more question. Will the Russian invasion of Ukraine start World War III? Yes. I don't know what to make of this video. I do not know what to make of this at all. I'm gonna say goodbye for a minute, but goodbye. See, I've brought the page up, and this is the page that, obviously it's experiments with web programming. This is obviously the online Ouija board, well, what it gives you after it. It's on brainjar.com. I wouldn't recommend trying this, but if you want to try this, I mean, well, there's no law saying that you shouldn't really do it. I mean, you have to be 8 years old and over to play with a Ouija board, which is kind of funny, because you've got to be 18 to have sex, 21 to get drunk, but you got to be 8 years old to summon the devil. What a fucked up world we live in. But I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you do like this type of video, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat. I will bring them up on screen just here, or I'll just link them in the description down below. That video that I put up, I will leave a link to that video in my description, so you can go watch that for yourself. And we'll be doing a part 2 to this video. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see all you lot in the next one. I love you all. Peace out.